Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Good Morning with me, Misti B. I am standing, so what does that mean? That means that I may or may not be trying something from the Peach Cobbler Queen. Now look, I know that we just got off of an amazing Thanksgiving holiday, but let's be clear, we may be tired of turkey and dressing and yams and greens, but are we ever really tired of dessert? Probably not. So guys, stay tuned because right after this break, I'll have China Watts, the Peach Cobbler Queen herself, right here in the studio with me. See you right after this break.
Real estate can be a very complicated process. Finding one, how much can you afford, financing, closing costs, mortgage, putting it on the market, considering offers, inspection, negotiations, submitting offers, schools, down payment, title insurance, home warranty, taxes, review net sheets. These are the pieces of the puzzle of home ownership. I'm the person who helps put it together and the glue that keeps it together. Give me a call.
Most multivitamins have ignored the health and nutritional differences of African Americans. What we require is a multivitamin designed to best suit our needs.
After years of treating patients and fighting health disparities, Dr. Greg Hall, physician, researcher, and educator, created a formula of multivitamins specifically designed for African American men, women, and adults over 50. Sequence Vitamins, because our needs are different. Available at sequencevitamin.com.
I'm Jonathan Cox with the Cox Radio Law Firm. For years, we have represented people who have been hurt or injured all over the country, but Houston is home. We fight for those who have been hurt or injured, however it may happen. So if you've been injured in a car accident, big truck accident, or even while at work, call our injury hotline at 1-800-HURT-NOW or log in to BigCityAccidents.com and let us fight for you.
BigCityAccidents.com. We fight for your right to get back your life.
Season's best is on at Big Star Cadillac, formerly Ron Carter Cadillac, home of the $1 down with the largest combined new and certified Cadillac inventory in Houston. Get 0.9% APR for 72 months plus $500 customer cash on most 2021 and 2022 Cadillacs. Plus, if we don't have the Cadillac you want, get an additional $1,000 savings with your order. Gulf Freeway just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Shop smarter when you shop at Big Star. Shop BigStarCadillac.com.
My prenatal promise is to make sure my baby is safe and healthy, because I know it is possible to acquire syphilis, HIV, or other STDs without knowing it. Getting tested is my very first chance to protect my baby. Doctors are required to give expectant mothers 3 separate tests for syphilis. If you're pregnant, ask your doctor if you're being tested properly for syphilis and other STDs. Congenital syphilis can lead to a miscarriage, stillbirth, or an infant death. Don't risk your baby's health. To find out more, visit myprenatalpromise.com.
Welcome back, everyone. So, we just all left this amazing holiday weekend/week. And let's be clear, I don't think I need to see another pan of dressing, turkey, ham for a little bit. But hey, that does not mean that I do not need to see some dessert. All right, so today's guest, she is known as the Peach Cobbler Queen. And let's be clear, I'm going to be the judge of that test. Come on over here. Hello, how are you, Miss China?
I am blessed. How are you?
I am great. Okay, so you have all this cheesecake here, but I always have to know the backstory.
So the backstory,
and this is cobbler.
It's okay.
Why you let me call your food cheesecake?
I don't know, but I was gonna roll with it.
So clearly, you know why. Look, don't judge me. We just got a holiday. No, I'm just kidding. So the Peach Cobbler Queen, but seriously, where do you get that name from?
So friends and family basically gave me the hat to wear my Peach Cobbler Queen. They gave me the opportunity to say, hey girl, your peach cobblers, they look good, but they taste even better.
Really?
Yes.
When did you start cooking?
So I started cooking early this year.
Okay.
I took it to a friend family house and they just hooted and hollered about it, and they wanted to buy pans from me right then and there.
Wait, China. You started in 2021.
I did, girl.
Come on, Queen.
Yes.
All right, now I gotta try it now. So looking at these, they look the same. But I know you have different variations. So what is this one right here?
So this one is my signature peach cobbler.
Okay.
You have the buttery crust. You have my secret sauce that's in the peaches.
Ooh.
And this one here is my cookie crumble cookie cup peach cobbler.
Come on, Queen. All right.
Just saying.
And so, okay, let me taste them first, because that makes me just ask so many questions. Because when you think about peach cobbler, you think about what you grew up with, right?
Right.
There's only one way you know it, the way Big Mama used to make it. This, and that. But the Queen done came and made us several variations.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Try it out.
You ready for me to taste it?
I am.
All right. Now, you know my taste buds don't lie. You
Okay.
ready, peach cobbler?
Yes, yes, please.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I am that peach cobbler person where I just really want the crust.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm going to get a little peach too.
Okay.
But it's always the crust for me.
Yeah.
Let me get in there. Did you bring me a scoop of ice cream?
Not this time. I got you next time.
I'm just teasing you. Let's see. You're about 100 years old on your soul.
I'm just saying. Grandma knew what she was doing.
It's always the crust. Yummy.
Yes.
Honey, warm this up with some vanilla ice, some blueberry.
It hits different. I'm just saying.
Okay. Now that one over there. Let me look at it again. So you said cookie crumble.
So it's cookie crumble on top, and then I have my sugar cookie at the bottom. And so I have my peach cobbler on top of that. It is just phenomenal. You will love it. It just melts in your mouth.
What kind of cookie? Don't tell me. Let me guess. Don't tell me. Let me try it.
Go ahead.
Let me see. Now I'm more of a savory type eater, or a sweet and savory. But I'll eat this. Girl, you be mad at me. I'll pull all those peaches off.
No, go ahead. Eat it how you eat it.
And dig all that crust out.
Oh yeah.
Let me get a little crust. Get a little cookie crumble. That's my favorite. Hold on. What kind of cookie is this?
Sugar cookie.
Really?
And I also do a snickerdoodle cookie. For those who loves like the cinnamon flavor, snickerdoodle. So
China, how'd you come up with that? What were you doing that you said, I'm going to crumble some cookies on top
that
of this
is
peach cobbler?
so funny you asked. I was actually going to the store, picking up some of my ingredients, and I said, what can I do different? To have people be like, girl, where you come up with this? Cookie.
That was it. It just came to you just like that.
It just came to me.
And what were you baking before you were baking peach cobblers?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. I am not a baker. I'm a nurse. So I said, because of the COVID-19 crisis, I wanted to do something different. I want to take my mind off the hospital setting. I want to get my hands into something that I normally don't do.
Okay.
And so I cook for my friends and family, like I said before. But this, it's just like something.
And it's just blown up for you.
It's just blown up for me.
Wow. And I heard that you also make a vegan peach cobbler.
I surely do.
Talk to me. Okay, let me put that down. So I know a lot of vegans. And I know a lot of vegans, a lot of vegan chefs, and I know a lot of people who just want to be healthier.
Right.
So what does a vegan peach cobbler?
So everything is all natural. So I have to use certain butter, have to use certain flours. Things I'm really particular on. I have to really focus into that community. Because they look out for their health or, you know, just what they want to eat. So actually, a good friend of mine who's vegan, she said, girl, I want to try your peach cobblers, but I'm vegan. I said, girl, I'll make one for you. Vegan peach cobbler. So you get all the same goodness, but it's just vegan.
And what was her review? What did she say? Tell me the truth. I'm going to go find her, China. What did she say after she tried it?
I'm the queen, right?
You're the queen.
There you go.
And that was it?
That was it.
And ever since then, so you sell all of those?
I sell all variations. So I have the lemon blueberry. I have Crown Royal. Peach and apple. If they want it infused. I have cinnamon roll peach cobbler.
Wait, cinnamon roll peach. Wait a minute. So I have to tell you a little story. So growing up, it was a cinnamon roll and a honey bun. You know, from Oak Cliff, Texas. We did little stuff back there in the hood. You know what I would do? I would take my cinnamon roll and put some butter on it and put it in the microwave.
That's okay. You here today, so you didn't die. So we good.
Cinnamon roll. Okay, so what does that look like? So paint the picture for me.
So let me paint the picture. You have 2 big buttery cinnamon rolls with the cream cheese icing, and then you have the peach cobbler that just sits right on top of it. I also can mix it up for you. So some people say, hey, I don't like all the peaches like you, Misty. And guess what? I put all crust on top of the peach cobbler on the cinnamon roll. So you can get it any kind of way you want. Just hit my line.
Wow, and you started this year.
I started this year.
I always tell people that I feel like, I know COVID has done some not so good things to some
Right.
people, but there have been so many great things that have come out of COVID-19 as well, and you're definitely an example of that. Now, your storefront, where are you? Because you have a storefront, right?
No, I'm a home baker.
You're a home baker.
I
You
am
deliver.
a home baker. I do deliver.
Okay.
All around Houston, we do deliver.
Well, I just spoke storefront into your life, so you know that must mean that it's coming, right?
It's coming.
It's coming. You
It's
excited?
coming. I feel it.
I have to know this before we take a really quick break. I have to know, how many peach cobbler orders did you have for Thanksgiving?
About 30.
Really?
30 pans.
You did really good.
I did pans.
First year, you did 30
First year,
pans.
I did 30.
All right, we're gonna take a really quick break. All right, so guys, so listen, I'm in the studio with the queen, and no, I'm not talking about Miss Aretha Franklin. I'm talking about China Watts. We're gonna be right back right after this break. See you in just a second.
Real estate can be a very complicated process. Finding one, how much can you afford? Financing, closing costs, mortgage, putting it on the market, considering offers, inspection, negotiations, submitting offers, schools, down payment, title insurance, home warranty, taxes, review net sheets. These are the pieces of the puzzle of home ownership. I'm the person who helps put it together and the glue that keeps it together. Give me a call.
Most multivitamins have ignored the health and nutritional differences of African Americans. What we require is a multivitamin designed to best suit our needs.
After years of treating patients and fighting health disparities, Dr. Greg Hall, physician, researcher, and educator, created a formula of multivitamins specifically designed for African American men, women, and adults over 50. Sequence Vitamins, because our needs are different. Available at sequencevitamin.com.
I'm Jonathan Cox with the Cox Radio Law Firm. For years, we have represented people who have been hurt or injured all over the country, but Houston is home. We fight for those who have been hurt or injured, however it may happen. So if you've been injured in a car accident, big truck accident, or even while at work, call our injury hotline at 1-800-HURT-NOW or log in to BigCityAccidents.com and let us fight for you.
BigCityAccidents.com. We fight for your right to get back your life.
Season's best is on at Big Star Cadillac, formerly Ron Carter Cadillac, home of the $1 down with the largest combined new and certified Cadillac inventory in Houston. Get 0.9% APR for 72 months plus $500 customer cash on most 2021 and 2022 Cadillacs. Plus, if we don't have the Cadillac you want, get an additional $1,000 savings with your order. Gulf Freeway just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Smarter when you shop at Big Star. Shop BigStarCadillac.com.
My prenatal promise is to make sure my baby is safe and healthy. Because I know it is possible to acquire syphilis, HIV, or other STDs without knowing it. Getting tested is my very first chance to protect my baby. Doctors are required to give expectant mothers 3 separate tests for syphilis. If you're pregnant, ask your doctor if you're being tested properly for syphilis and other STDs. Congenital syphilis can lead to a miscarriage, stillbirth, or an infant death. Don't risk your baby's health. To find out more, visit myprenatalpromise.com.
Well, welcome back, everyone. So I am still in the studio with the Peach Cobbler Queen, Miss China Watts. All right, so let's go over your flavors one more time, so I want to make sure that I send you all the customers I possibly can.
Thank you.
You're welcome, dear. Okay, so give them to me.
So I have Crown Royal Peach Cobbler, Crown Royal Apple Pie. I have Lemon Blueberry, which is a fan favorite.
A lemon blueberry
Yes.
peach cobbler?
It's without the peaches.
Okay,
So
but it's a
just
cobbler.
It's a cobbler.
Ah.
Yes. And
Okay.
so all my cobblers, I have the cinnamon roll peach cobbler. I have the cookie cut peach cobbler. I have all crust. So those who do not like the peaches, the fruit, you can get it just the crust. I have my signature peach cobbler, of course. I have also the loaded. So you can get the loaded. It's called caramel apple.
Did you see my eyeballs when you said the loaded? Like, I was like, the loaded.
What is that?
Because all I thought was about a loaded baked potato, and I'm like, a loaded cobbler. What is that
loaded?
Like?
So it's full of my homemade caramel, powdered sugar, cookie crumble. So it's loaded on top. You can get it the same way as my infused Crown Royal apple, which is really good. A lot of people this Thanksgiving wanted that.
Of course they do.
Crown Royal apple loaded.
Okay, so speaking of infused, my darling, what do we have here?
So this is the Crown Royal peach cobbler.
I figured it was.
So I put some my special sauce with the liqueur on top.
So where do I start? Like, I want to make sure that I definitely get the Crown Royal part because I like them. You know, sometimes I like an adult beverage or an adult snack. So I'm so silly. So where should I?
You're a crust person, right?
I am.
So start at the crust. It's gonna be everywhere.
Girl, you ain't said nothing. Come on, let's get in here.
It is everywhere.
So I like the soft crust, and then I want the crunchy crust.
Yeah.
You gotta be strategic, okay?
I'm just saying.
Eating peach cobbler. My grandmother used to get mad because we would take all the crust out the pan and leave the peaches.
Yeah.
Oh, she would be livid. Cheers to you, Granny. Let me get in here again. Give me some more.
Dive a little deeper.
It's good though.
Thank you.
How do you infuse a peach cobbler? What part does the?
I can't tell you my secrets.
Right.
But it's infused. Just know the peaches are infused at least 24 hours, and then I bake it, and then I do some extra stuff, so you'll get everything that you want.
China, I'm starting to wonder, honey. I mean, are we going to be leaving the hospital soon?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Just wondering. But I know you're in there making them having a great holiday season. I know you are.
I'm telling you, yes. I already have orders for Christmas, so I'm excited.
Wow, you go, girl. All because of the pandemic.
I'm excited, yeah.
Okay, now as I continue to eat, no judgment. I am that person. So, you're passionate about the community too, right?
I am. I'm really passionate about the homeless community.
Me too.
I've worked with the homeless directly, so I feel like this is my way of giving back to them. Around the winter times, Houston winters can be really brutal.
Can they?
You know, the ice
if you're
storm,
outside and you have to lay on that cold ground.
Exactly. Especially the winter storm that happened last year or this year for us. I just want to make sure that we're touching everyone.
So what are you doing? You serving them peach cobbler or are you doing something?
So I'm doing a little bit of both.
Tell me what you're doing.
So for the community, if you purchase a pan, I'll take $5 off of your pan orders if you donate clothing to my homeless community drive.
So you're holding a clothing drive.
Yes, I am.
All right, so let's talk about that. The clothing drive. What do you need from the community? Because I want to make sure that I participate as well as my viewers.
Yeah, so I need infants, I need women, I need adults, I need all ranges, from infants to adults.
I love it that it says making spirits bright. That is absolutely beautiful. And so you're taking clothing until December
19th.
Until December 19th. Okay, and where do we drop off the clothes?
So email me at Cobbler Queen Texas, that's tx@gmail.com, and I'll give you a certain location where to drop it off so that you can receive your $5 ticket.
I love that. And let me say this to you. I want to say from my heart, a very, very, very sincere thank you. I literally just had a conversation last week and this week. I usually partner with a food truck. And we go out into the community and feed the homeless, and not just for the holidays, right? Because everybody's out there feeding people on Christmas. It's like these people are hungry the other 364 days of the year. But this year we decided to do cute little toiletry bags. And I love what you're doing. So in some way, somehow, we're going to work together because we need to go beyond food. I really, really appreciate that. How did the idea come to you? Is this your first time doing a clothing drive?
This is my first time doing a clothing drive. The idea came to me is because it's the spirit of the holiday, and I want to make sure that I give back to the community. I don't work with the homeless community now like I used to, but I always keep them in my heart because that's where I started in nursing.
I was just about to ask you, where'd that passion come from?
It came from, I used to work in Houston in the medical center, and we worked directly with those who abused drugs and was homeless and needed some type of therapy and help to get them back on their feet. So that's where I started. And the stories that they will share with me was always touching to me, and I felt like this was a good way of giving back to our community.
I love that.
Houston.
Now I got to share another story. Look, I'm full of stories, because I love it when I meet someone who understands that not all homeless want to be there.
Right.
There's this misconception that people just want to be there and that they don't need anything. That's not everyone. So one year, I think it was 2019, we took the food truck out. It was Christmas Day to feed the homeless China. And I always say this prayer. I always say, okay, Spirit, I want to feed whoever really does not know where their next meal is coming from. Because again, everybody is out on Christmas Day. So we're rolling around in the truck and we stop at a bus stop off of McGregor and 288. Okay. And we stop and I see this man and he has a grocery cart and it's full of all his stuff. And I didn't realize that the guy was sleeping. So I get off the truck, I'm walking up there with his little box and his food and I scare him. He screams. So I'm like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. And I said, here is your food, Merry Christmas. And he looked at me, China, and he said, I didn't know how I was going to eat today, but thank you so much.
Oh, wow.
And he raised his hand and he cried and I cried and all of us on the truck cried. And so it's moments like that for me. You never know whose life you're touching.
Right.
You never ever know. And he thought I was an angel. And I told him, but how do you know you're not my angel? How do you know you just didn't do something for me? So I'm saying to you, thank you for being an angel. Thank you for coming into the studio today.
Thank you.
I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Now let's tell everybody how to place some orders.
Okay, so you can email me at the Cobbler Queen, Texas @gmail.com
for any order.
For any order. Also, you can reach me on my business line, 832-382-7556. I'm on multiple platforms, so Facebook and Instagram, the Peach Cobbler Queen.
All right, love it. So listen, make sure that everybody gives clothes to the Peach Cobbler Queen because we want to make sure that's happening. We're wrapping up. Thank you guys for watching. This has been amazing. Her food is great. If you love cobbler, try to infuse one. You can trust my taste buds. I'll see you guys right after this break.
Real estate can be a very complicated process. Finding one, how much can you afford? Financing, closing costs, mortgage, putting it on the market, considering offers, inspection, negotiations, submitting offers, schools, down payment, title insurance, home warranty, taxes, review net sheets. These are the pieces of the puzzle of home ownership. I'm the person who helps put it together and the glue that keeps it together. Give me a call.
Most multivitamins have ignored the health and nutritional differences of African Americans. What we require is a multivitamin designed to best suit our needs.
After years of treating patients and fighting health disparities, Dr. Greg Hall, physician, researcher, and educator, created a formula of multivitamins specifically designed for African American men, women, and adults over 50. Sequence Vitamins, because our needs are different. Available at sequencevitamin.com.
I'm Jonathan Cox with the Cox Radio Law Firm. For years, we have represented people who have been hurt or injured all over the country, but Houston is home. We fight for those who have been hurt or injured, however it may happen. So if you've been injured in a car accident, big truck accident, or even while at work, call our injury hotline at 1-800-HURT-NOW or log in to BigCityAccidents.com and let us fight for you.
BigCityAccidents.com. We fight for your right to get back your life.
Season's best is on at Big Star Cadillac, formerly Ron Carter Cadillac, home of the $1 down with the largest combined new and certified Cadillac inventory in Houston. Get 0.9% APR for 72 months plus $500 customer cash on most 2021 and 2022 Cadillacs. Plus, if we don't have the Cadillac you want, get an additional $1,000 savings with your order. Gulf Freeway, just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Smarter when you shop at Big Star. Shop BigStarCadillac.com.
My prenatal promise is to make sure my baby is safe and healthy because I know it is possible to acquire syphilis, HIV, or other STDs without knowing it. Getting tested is my very first chance to protect my baby. Doctors are required to give expectant mothers 3 separate tests for syphilis. If you're pregnant, ask your doctor if you're being tested properly for syphilis and other STDs. Congenital syphilis can lead to a miscarriage, stillbirth, or an infant death. Don't risk your baby's health. To find out more, visit myprenatalpromise.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. Listen, I have to tell you, honey, it was the infused peach cobbler for me. But I'll let you be the judge, so make sure you stop by and see her. And listen, it was something that China said during our show that I just absolutely loved. You know, I'm sure her working at a hospital during COVID-19 couldn't have been the easiest thing. However, she decided to start something new. She was able to birth something, and look at her. She just started this year and already doing so many orders. So make sure that you're always dreaming. Now, let's talk about her clothing drive. I want to be very specific. If you have clothes in your closet that you are trying to get back into and you have not got into them in the last 2 years, honey, donate those clothes to China's Drive. This is your chance to do something amazing. And she also said something very, very specific. She talked about babies. Guys, there are homeless children and babies. So if your babies have some clothes, if your toddlers have clothes that they can no longer fit and you're not saving it for the other little one, please go ahead and donate those too, all right? As always, I'm choking here from all that peach cobbler, but as always, you guys can chat with us at American Star TV or on Good Morning with Misti B. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye-bye.